Welcome back everyone, my name's Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Where we left last time, we were going to head to the Dr. Ezgabel's mission. We are bringing along our other decker this time, just because we're not 100% at the decking level we need to be. If we get around 10 karma for this mission, we will be set. We will have exactly enough, well not exactly enough, but enough to get our intellect to 9, which is the maximum for humans. And then we can start working on our actual decking skill, which is currently at 5, I believe. The ride to the Ada Nutzerplatz is a dismal one. Your only company on the train is an elderly dwarf in a ragged peacoat, and he spends most of his time muttering to himself. When the train rattles to a stop, he slowly rises from his perch and begins to hobble towards the doorway. The station isn't much different, an old broken-down thing at the end of its useful life, feebly tottering towards obsolescence. The area of Berlin has clearly seen better days. The window of light shines down from the surface, and even that looks stale. Slowly, you begin to climb. Alright, we're bringing our Smartling gun, our trusty AK-97. We have our team, who apparently we can give other items to, which we might want to. We can give him a Smartling pistol, because why not? And what's we bringing? No one else. We have no one else with us, really. We will be bringing Iger next time. I just need to make sure we have enough hacking stuff. I know we have karma available. The streets above the Ada Nutzerplatz are dark and dismal. This key hasn't seen better days. Everything here reeks of economic depression and faded glory. Looming above you is a fortress-like, seemingly impregnable facility. The windows have been shuttered with enormous steel panels, lending the entire building a sinister appearance. That's our target, Sutherland Bioscience. I wonder what happened here. It might still be happening for all we know. That's a cheerful thought. Come on, Chief, let's get this over with. Looks very much condemned. There's a steel bolted door there. Let's look around the area though first. There could be fun things. That van has steel plates just like bolted to the side of it. Like a bolt gun. Very weird. Not seeing anything so far, but there are some people. They're not talk to-able, but they are here nonetheless. Sitting by a couch with a trash can fire. We can jack in here. Let's save and see how this goes. I wonder if we can have multiple deckers in the same matrix. I can't remember how that works. I'll go in first, I guess. I look so silly. Anyways. There is 2 things in here, but we do have an assassin program. We are going to summon. We're going to move somewhere that has cover. Nowhere really has cover. Move up here. We missed. And we have garbage action points. Okay, let's wait. That one's thinking. That one missed as well. That one's coming up. It didn't do anything. One dead. Our ESP programs are really bad. We need better ones. We just need better decking in general. That is very true. We also need slightly better luck with our 63% chance to hit. I can shoot that one from here, but I can't shoot any of the other ones. Oh, it's got a Healy one. Oh no, it's just accuracy buff. Alright. And we can hit that one. It's charging its something. It's charged 100%. I think I'm going to back up a little bit in case this is a really bad thing. Let's move up a little. Can't see what it's doing. I guess I can shoot at that one. My odds on hitting it are fairly low, though. The game lags weirdly in the Matrix. I don't know why. Like, every so often it just stops moving. We'll slowly kill this one. 1 out of 3 attacks. We're winning. Technically. Sometimes we're not as good as 1 out of 3. Yay, okay. We need to get over to here. I don't think we can go through that way. We can also kill this thing slowly over time, just by doing this. Keep ourselves safe. Oh, that thing wore off finally. Now we can do actually 50 damage. Almost dead. And this should be it, hopefully. Alright. Let's move on. Shouldn't be any extra defenses, but we'll check. Alright, looks like it's fine. And we get to leave. We have opened the front door. Also, our first successful hacking enterprise with our main character. Hooray! We did a good job. Yes, we do need better decking skill, though. Alright, we've opened the door. I mean, worst case scenario, we use Blitz for our hacking for this mission, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we have enough karma next mission to get it all over with. Alright, so we're in this place. There are 2 doors. Let's open door number 1. Scientific terminal and some cameras, or a camera, I should say. This terminal appears to contain inventory control system for the Shadowrun Biosciences merchandise. The items are spelled out in amber lettering across a solid black background. A glowing cursor awaits your input. Shadowrun Bioscience product and specimen inventory. Chemwing. Tissue banks, breakdown and analysis, replication and fabrication, contract fulfillment, and special projects. Tissue banks first. This entry provides complete breakdown of the standard organs that are being grown in the organ chemistry wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. It seems that the lab was outfitted with the capacity to mass-produce vat-grown metahuman organs, including hearts, kidneys, livers, and lungs. This material would then be used for testing purposes. Breakdown and analysis. The entry contains a complete log of studies performed by Shadowrun employees on the products of competing biotech companies. BioWare, samples from Universal Omnitech, Shiawase, Proteus, AG, and Biogen have all gone under the knife here, and the results of each dissection have been meticulously recorded. Replication and fabrication. According to the information here, Shadowrun has achieved a shocking level of success at producing generic versions of a wide variety of commercial and restricted BioWare products. Contract fulfillment. Scanning over the list, you see a number of high-end security level enhancements in the inventory. BioWare, like this, would normally run in the tens of thousands of Nuyen. If this is what Xvim was commissioning Shadowrun to produce, he could undercut all of his competitors and still make ungodly profit. Special projects. There are listings for a number of hellhounds, including their complete medical histories. It appears that most of the experiment procedures listed were performed on a subject named Billy, but who or what Billy might be has been left undisclosed. I have a feeling we're going to run into Billy in here. Can't see anything. Okay, so we're in a room with several locked doors and a climb down terminal. There's also a clearance B panel here, and an executive clearance panel, and a keycard panel. But let's open up this door first and see what's in here. Observation terminal. This terminal governs the animal testing wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. The data entries concerning animal test subjects and the procedures performed upon them fill the menu screen. Shadowrun Bioscience Animal Testing Observation Terminal. Hellhound testing protocols, Basilisk testing protocols. 2 hellhounds. The entry contains notes on a variety of invasive test procedures that were performed on a kennel of hellhound test subjects. There are several memos appended to the file. Apparently the scientists working in the animal testing wing were less convinced that working with the dangerous fire-breathing animals would yield useful results than the executives were. And the basilisk. The entry contains the various forms of experimentation and testing performed on Sutherland's prized possession, a rare albino basilisk acquired from an exotic animals dealer in Portugal. It appears that the basilisk was being used as a primary focus of a passion project at Sutherland, an attempt to create a magically active piece of bioware. Why the executives in charge of the project felt that a basilisk would make an appropriate test subject is not clarified. The list of procedures performed on the creature is extensive, including a series of anesthetized thoracic surgeries. Alright, I'm gonna open the door. My hands are cold. It's actually really cold in my apartment today. I should have not left my window open. Oh well. I just realized that my hands were like frozen solid. Let's check clearance B panel first. Keycard access, clearance level B required. Okay, we don't have one of those. We can't hack it apparently. Let's try the next one. Need executive clearance, and we can deck this one. Piggyback on the network override to unlock the door. Oh. There are a couple gunny things in here. That's not the best place to stand, but oh well. Let us adrenal shot up. I wonder if Glory can hack these things apart. She's less good at killing things, robots in melee, because they can't bleed. He's going to use all of his AP just getting in position. As is... No, he's got one. Okay. We can also haste our main character for next turn. Oh, we can't. Give yourself a ley line for next turn. 6 damage at 50%? Jesus, these things hit hard. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage up front. Okay, we need to do some serious damage back. That one took a bunch. Go slash this one to pieces, hopefully. Or do some damage to it. Or miss entirely. Gotcha. Alright. Fair enough. Let's aim at this one. At least you hit one. But only one. Awesome. Good job. You only had one job to not miss that target. We suck at shooting. Actually, our whole group sucks at shooting. Finally, we killed one. Good. Off to a decent start now. We need to heal you. No one to heal. Okay. We need her to heal, but she's busy at the moment. Possibly dying. Oh, there goes both of our... Oh no, the trauma kit's still up and running. Good. 10 damage, straight up. She does have a bunch of kits. Should probably go heal. There's no more grenades, so... Back to full-ish life. And you're not gonna... you might be able to close in melee, actually. We're never gonna hit anything again in our lives. We have smart link guns and we still can't aim. That's a decent shot at least. Alright. Let's lower damage we're taking by a little bit. Not that it helps too much, but a little bit. Every little bit counts. Yay, we're doing it. Only one more hit to go, and we can't blow it up. Please hit. Yay! Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. I hope that was the hardest fight. I don't think it is. There's a basilisk to kill. I'm almost 99% sure that there's a basilisk in here. We got 51 Nuyen from that test tube thing. I'm also gonna save. Oh shit, who are you? A wild-eyed young man in a tattered lab coat confronts you. His beard is bushy and unkempt, but bare patches of skin show through. You there, who are you? He stalks towards you, hands switching. How dare you enter my domain? Easy there, pal. I thought this lab was abandoned. Abandoned? This is my territory, my home. You are an invader in my territory, sir. You have murdered my peasantry. Dietrich mutters under his breath. We got a live one here, boss. He continues his rant without pausing for breath. You're a murderer, a monster, you'll pay. Hold up, who are you? I am Philip Rex, the Knight King of Sutherland, Bioscience. I will have you banished for your transgressions, sir. Banished to the underworld. And left to the ravages of the all-powerful Billy. He pauses, blinking. Hold still while I fetch the robots that will banish you. I think we got off on the wrong foot here, to put it mildly. He sobs. You killed them, you monster, the people I devoted my life to protecting. I did my best to make life good for the peasantry. I scrubbed their plastic cases on a daily basis, and I crooned pleasing melodies to their troubled minds. But those days are over now. You, my peasants, are dead. You destroyed something beautiful. Well, I have good news for you, your highness. The door's open. You can leave now. Leave? Abandon my kingdom? Never. He puffs out his chest, for I am a proud and benevolent ruler. This is my sovereign territory, and I will never abandon it. Alright, sire, I'm sorry about your peasants, but I'm on an important, quest. The grief on his face instantly vanishes. What replaces it looks like curiosity. Oh? Well, that changes everything. Perilous quests and civilian casualties go together like chocolate and peanut butter. I can't stay mad at you for that. Tell me of this quest of yours, good sir. Leave nothing to the imagination. He leans forward, smiling. You have my rapt attention. I need to get my hands on the BioWare prototypes that are being stored in the executive wing. His eyes go wide. The executive wing? Madness. Take this as a warning, noble stranger. If you intend to forge your way into that land of milk and honey, you do so at your own peril. The underworld stands between you and your goal, and the underworld is home to the murderous Billy. I think I've read about this Billy. He was Sutherland's albino basilisk, right? Was is right. Now he's so much more, a creature of legend. Years of experimentation have remade the beast into the ultimate killing machine. He's smarter than 10 men and 5 times as deadly. If this Billy is standing in my way, I guess I have to kill him. He snorts, a fool's errand. Heiner tried to kill Billy once. He thought that by eating the beast he could steal its power. Hubris! Billy devoured my friend for his insolence, and the last remaining copy of Keycard E was lost. He was a beautiful fool, that Heiner. I told him that we didn't need to eat Billy, that we could have survived indefinitely on synthesized cardiac tissue and choco nubs. But he wouldn't listen, and Keycard E was lost, and without it, I can no longer access the executive wing and its expensive snack bar. I've eaten nothing but vat-grown metahuman organs for a year and a half, stranger. I would kill for a choco nub. Choco nub. I think I've heard all I need to know about Billy. Just tell me to get in the executive wing. Very well, stranger. If you cannot be dissuaded, I will help you. The ragged tech fishes into his coat pocket. With a bony hand, it produces a thin slip of plastic. He presents it to you with a flourish. This is my most prized possession, the incomparable Keycard B. Using this card, you can descend to the underworld and face Billy. If you should survive the encounter, search for the long-missing Keycard E. Use it to reopen the executive wing, and I will see to it that you are richly rewarded with Choco Nubs. Choco Nubs. Why do I keep calling them Choco Nubs? There's at least one robot in here. Their servers are all in massive disarray. Is there no bed? Where was he sleeping? I gotta admit that those freaking robots hit like freight trains. I hope Billy's not nearly as bad. Billy's gonna be a lot larger, so hopefully it'll be easier to hit. It looks like this media setup is wired into the building's security system. Video feeds from cameras all over the facility can be viewed here. Let's check the video archive. Paging through the computer's file system, you find a number of archived video feeds from the building's surveillance system. In addition, episodes 1 through 6 of an old Slovakian period fantasy called The Night Kings of Lightning Hold have been saved to the machine's desktop. I remember that show. It was horrible. I mean, like, really bad. It made Neil the Orc Barbarian look like high art. Me and my buddies in the Shores Herzen used to get high and laugh at it. It only ran for 7 episodes before it got pulled. According to the computer file system, each of the 6 episodes has been viewed over 400 times in the past 2 years. The last marathon viewing was this morning. Watch the one from today. The screen flickers and Philip appears on the screen. He appears to be dancing with one of the security drones. The little machine weaves and bobs frantically to avoid colliding with him, and with every motion the lab tech slides in to fill the empty space. Around and around they go, twirling and writhing across the laboratory floor. There's an enormous smile on Philip's face, then the lights go dim, and an alarm begins to sound. Danger, danger, intruder detected. Security protocols engaged. I admire your bravery, noble vassal. Philip rests the head on his hand on top of the little drone. But this is my fight. I, Philip Rex, will defend this land with my life. Indeed, with my very soul. Sir, please clear the area. Hostiles inbound. No, noble spirit. It is you who must. I repeat, clear the area. Hostiles inbound. He nods slowly, his face beaming with pride. Maybe you're right. I am already a night king. Perhaps this is your time to shine. I will not rob you of this moment of glory. I will allow you your moment in the sun, and when you return victorious, I will grant you land and titles to reward your heroism. Please clear the area. 18 months ago, as the video feed kicks in, Philip is engaged in an animated discussion with someone who's standing just outside camera range. You can see his shoes and his shadow, but nothing more. The voice sounds human, and you'd guess that the off-camera speaker is a man in his early 20s. Look, we survived this long. If we play our cards right and do a proper bit of rationing, I reckon we can live off the executive snack bar for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of fat and sugar, there won't be a problem. We get mixed nuts for protein, and we can get our vitamins and minerals from diet bars. There aren't many of those, but like I said, we'll ration. I'd be willing to bet that we can hold out for 2 to 3 months on what's stashed away in that snack bar. We'll be sure to be rescued before we run dry. You're fooling yourself, man, ignoring an unpleasant truth rather than facing it. We have to accept the fact that we could be stuck in here for the long haul. The snacks are great and all, but they can't be our staple foodstuff. We need to stretch them out for as long as humanly possible. And they mean supplementing them with something more substantial. There's a long pause. You don't mean... Look, just think of it like farming, right? We look after our crops, we'll always have food to eat. We'll have enough supplies on hand to keep the tissue cultures in the org chem wing growing indefinitely. What I'm talking about is growing meat for our own survival, that's all it is. Metahuman meat, Phil. Synthetic hearts and livers and kidneys grown to be implanted into people like you and me. You're talking about eating people parts, it's fucking disgusting and I won't do it. Unless you fancy dying of malnutrition, you're gonna have to. You know that as well as I do. Organ meats are rich in vitamins and minerals. Choline, CoQ10, vitamin D, bioavailable iron, all things that we're gonna need if we want to survive in the long term. You won't find much vitamin D in licorice sticks and choco nubs. You're talking like they're never gonna rescue us. We're in Berlin, Heiner. What they? Who do you think is coming? We need to be prepared to survive here for a long time, maybe years, and that means making the most of the resources at our disposal. You're talking about resorting to cannibalism, man. No, I'm talking about eating meat. An image flickers onto the screen. Philip, leaning against the wall, listlessly chewing on an unidentifiable hunk of cooked meat. He looks miserable. The drone comes to inspect him, and he pushes it away. Heiner's voice crackles over the intercom. Philip doesn't look up. I'm going now, Phil. No more arguments, Kay? There's a long pause. In lieu of responding, Philip takes another bite of meat and gnashes at it with his teeth. I'll kill that fucking thing. You see, that goddamn basilisk is going down. Once we get into the sewers again, we might be able to find a way out. This is our chance, Philip. Wish me luck. Philip says nothing. The video feed flickers to life. In it, you find Philip standing in the corner of the room and that you're in now. He looks haggard and exhausted, and he carries a haunted look in his eyes. Heiner is also notably absent. Cheap synthesized music pipes from somewhere off-screen. Philip continues to stare in the direction the music came from. A smooth baritone voice sings out a phrase in Slavic. A half-second later, a different voice shouts out a translation in German. The Knights of Lightning Hold. Oh man, that's it. That's the show. I forgot how bad the dub job was. Philip stares, glassy-eyed as the show begins. The synthesized music blares. A deep trollish voice rumbles out of the media center speakers. I, Titonius Rex, will defend my realm. I do so swear it before my magic sword. Argonar, this I do swear. An alarmingly breathy elvish voice sings out in response. But Titanius, the Jubathon hordes will smite you if you stay. The people in that valley are only peasants. You needn't throw your life away for them. Flee with me into the enchanted wood of Tralashin. Please make this stop. My life is sworn to protect those peasants, she-elf. Run back to your enchanted trees if you will, but a Night King will never flee. But Titanius, her voice comes out in a lilting wail. You cannot die. I love you. Then go to your father and beseech him to rally his elf troops southward, for Titonius Rex fails. Lightning Hold will fall, and Lightning Hold will not fall. The troll drones on, audibly struggling to emote and occasionally tripping over his lines. Overall, the acting quality is roughly on par with what you'd expect from a primary school Christmas pageant. Philip stares at the screen, listlessly chewing his meat. His nose is wrinkled in distaste, and his fists clench and unclench. Mercifully, the video feed cuts to static 8 months ago. The screen flickers, and a video feed of Philip pops onto the screen. He's sitting in the corner watching an episode of the Night Kings of Lightning Hold. His jaw hangs slack, and he stares at the screen in rapt attention. But father, Titanius Rex is risking his life, nay, his very soul, to defend Lightning Hold from the Jubathons. His enchanted sword Argonar feeds upon his honor and bravery, and seeks to transform him from a noble Night King into an evil demon lord. Philip's lips move silently, mouthing the words as they are spoken. Evidently, he's committed the entire script to memory. My darling daughter, that is why I cannot send my troops. Your beloved Titanius Rex walks the knife's edge between light and darkness every time he draws that devil blade from its scabbard. It is long past time that you learn the truth about me, Brenathe. I was the one who trapped the demon lord Karabork with that blade. The breathy actress lets out a short gasp. Philip mimes the motion and a tear begins to trace its way down his cheek. But father, you can't mean... Yes, my daughter. I was the one they called Thunderspear, the sworn enemy of Titanius Rex's people, the Honga barbarian tribe. Then all of this is your fault. The Jubathons, the threat to my beloved soul, all of it. It was the only way to save Trallasheen, my darling daughter. Trallasheen and your mother, whom I hid away when you were but a girl. She's still alive, Brenathe. A security drone floats by to inspect Philip idly. He reaches out and begins stroking its casing, petting it as if it were a house cat. The video feed flickers and sputters out, and you find yourself back at the main menu. Oh my god, he lost his friggin' mind. Oh, then again, he has been there for 2 years watching this garbage show. Okay, that leads down into some sewer area. So does this, though. What are the differences? Alright, well, we're down in some sewer area. Let's just save here. We never know what's going to go on down here. There's some thing over here. Ah, 49 Nuyen. I wonder how tough this basilisk is going to be. We do have trauma kits and stuff. I think we'll be okay. It also might be that we can't get to the basilisk from this side. There is a clearance B panel here, but... Oh no, this is the other way up. Okay. One sec. We don't want to... Oh, we do want to go in there. I can't get to that locked barrel. Let's swipe our clearance B card. The key panel's LED indicator bleeps from red to green. The lock thunks open. Hang on one sec. Wasn't the one upstairs E? No, it was E. Okay. There's the basilisk. Along with the... Oh god, there's more than... There's hellhounds too. Alright, well most of our people are outside the door, which is actually really good. We have 2 action points, so I'm going to shoot with one. We're going to run around the corner with the other. And I'm going to haste our character. And we're going to summon a thing because... Well, we're going to summon a thing next turn. We're going to overwatch the door. Something's coming out of there for sure. Glory is going to come use her adrenal pump. So we need as much movement as possible. She's going to come down here. Blitz also going to come down here. Dietrich is in a really bad spot, but he might be okay. These things move really far. Okay, so we're completely surrounded, and we only have a 42% chance to hit at point blank range. We really need a fetish. Let's get one of those out. That's not going to hit anything, but we can shoot one. And it missed. Super. What else can we do? 43% chance to melee hit. Although we can strip armor from targets too. Or we could try to. We can try and eviscerate it as well. Alright, we'll try it. Of course not. Why would I hit? Please hit. No, why? This fight's going poorly already. Oh my god, I have the worst fucking luck with RNG. We're gonna die in this place. Alright, that's fine. Billy is terrifying. I need to run you over here somewhere. Don't hit Dietrich too hard. Hey, he's petrified. Oh, good, it's attacking the flame elemental. I'm actually okay with that. Oh shit, there's another one behind us. I didn't even notice that one. Wait, where'd that one come from? There was definitely no one behind us before. We can easily hit Billy. He's only got 70%. Yeah, we can easily hit him. But kind of want to kill these things first. Yay, we killed one. Oh, okay. Fine, whatever. Please hit with something. Thank you. Alright, Blitz, what do you got? Wait, what? Oh, our elemental went away because he's paralyzed. He has no AP to maintain the summon. Not ideal. Oh, okay, that hurt. Mostly because of the AP loss. Alright, so we have a 42% chance to mow this one down. I'll take it. Yay, we killed it. I need to reload. She's a little bit hurt, but mostly it was the AP loss that was bad. Otherwise, not the worst thing in the world. God. I mean, we could use some cram. Let's make him a druggie. We could use some extra oomph. Finally, we got some decent luck. She needs to heal herself really badly. Okay, let's try and take this one out. We only have 2 AP. Good. Excellent. Things are coming our way now. Serious. Alright, fine. Whatever. We need to heal, or we need to attack. Nobody else has... Oh, he can heal. Dietrich can heal a little bit. Alright, let's see... We can heal this wound. If we can heal this wound, we're fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. Strip some armor away. That's important. We need to reload. And use an aimed attack. He's got lots of life, but not as much as he needs to survive our onslaught. Oh no, don't get paralyzed again. Oh well, whatever. Hold this thing down. She's fine. There, problem solved. That wasn't nearly as hard of a fight as I thought it would be. The little things are hard to hit though, I gotta say. Executive keycard obtained. I wasn't expecting the one from behind us too. We can't get down to that other side. We must be through the executive area and then down to that supply room. Do that. Wait, did we go in this room? Was there anything in this room? Nope. Alright then. So we killed Billy. Yeah, the Billy was easy. Like, Billy was no problem. It was his little goons that were a lot tougher. Oh, this is a clearance B thing. We got an advanced medkit. Not that we really need it anymore. I think we've killed all the enemies in here. Let's get whatever's in here. We got an auto-injector for Bliss. Those are some cool add-ons you can put on your character, but I'm not big on using drugs in these games as much as possible. This game doesn't have a addiction mechanic like some other ones, but some other games you get addiction mechanics and then you have to take the drugs constantly or else you go insane. Opening the executive door. The gates, they finally opened! He's gone for the Choco Nubs. Thank you, my friend. You have granted me the secret desire that my heart yearned for most, a respectable supply of non-organic based food. You will always be welcome in these hallowed halls. I, Philip Rex, do swear it. What happened here? What caused the lockdown? A calamitous series of events. It began with a spilled cup of soy calf and ended in terror and blood. You fall silent. There's a long, awkward pause. And then... You want more? Yes, that really wasn't an explanation. He sighs, then you should have one. Where to begin? On the morning of the lockdown, all was well. Giesler, an executive, was making his rounds, walking from console to console to check upon us. He held a bubbling cup of soy calf in his stubby little hands. We all knew that food and drink were forbidden outside the employee lounge, but Giesler was a proud man, and he would not obey the rules. His pride was our undoing. He tripped and fell, and his soy calf spilled into a console in the animal testing wing. There's a terrible snap of shorting circuits, coupled with the stench of ozone. All over the building, emergency lights flashed and alarms blared. The building went into quarantine mode. He raises his voice and gestures theatrically. Doors locked and shutters slammed closed. We were all trapped like rats inside, but we were not afraid. We were sure that the malfunction would be fixed within the hour. We did not know what was coming for us. Unbeknownst to any of us, Giesler's devil beverage had done more than initiate a false quarantine. It had also shorted the locks on Billy's cage. The albino basilisk slipped its bonds, and in that moment, its rare reign of terror began. His voice climbs to a roar. Within half hour of the spill, Billy had slaughtered everyone who could have disengaged the lockdown. Executives were torn limb from limb, their business attire was shredded, and their expenditure reports bathed in blood. The rest of us were trapped inside with the savage beast. He falls silent, blinking, as he watches expression clouds. When he speaks again, his voice is small. In the end, only Heiner and I remained. We managed to trap Billy in the underworld, but there was no hope of escape for us. It's been 2 years. Someone must have come knocking before now. No. As far as the outside world was concerned, we were still under quarantine protocols. No one knew why, and nobody cared. The building had presumably been sealed for a reason, and the world at large wasn't in a hurry to crack it open again. Heiner and I found ourselves completely isolated from the outside world, with the terrible creature running loose in the basement. Our choices were to give up and die, or make the best of it. The manic cheer that you come to expect floods back into the lab tech. He spreads his arms wide and a knowing smile on his face, and as you plainly can see, we chose the latter. We persevered and eventually transformed this husk of a building into the glorious kingdom that you find yourself standing in today. It was all for the best in the end. I tamed this land and I have grown to love it. I'll never live anywhere else. You're really into that Night Kings of Lightning Hole show, aren't you? Staring at you, he slowly nods. It's my life, my entire life, my reason for being. Wow, it must be rough, being that big a fan and not having seen the ending. You're saying there's more? Yeah, the last episode before it got cancelled, you know, hastily written final chapter, where you find out what happens to the Jubathon invasion. I always thought they left the ending to the imagination like a beautiful dream. He fidgets uncomfortably. Now that dream is over. I will never know peace until I've seen its conclusion for myself. He lurches forward, hands clasped in supplication. You must help me see it. You must find a way to show me the final episode. I need it. I'm willing to bet I can do that, Chief. This guy might not know how to disengage the quarantine, but I bet I can. And once we've re-established the building's matrix connection, that'll be no big deal for me to download the last episode for him to watch. If nothing else, it'll keep him occupied for a while. Go ahead. Sure thing, Chief. The terminals in this building are all networked together, so I should be able to drop the quarantine from any computer in the place. Oh, thank you, thank you! Tears stream down his cheeks. This is the happiest day of my life. You are a weird dude. Alright, anything else in here? An executive bathroom. It's a very small executive area. It's like 2 desks. We have the BioWare samples. Now we need to go disengage the terminal. I have a feeling he's going to go insane when he sees the final episode and probably attack us. We're going to save ahead of time. Have Blitz disengage the building's quarantine protocols. Alright, Chief, watch me work. He plugs the cyber deck into the terminal and punches the escape key with a flourish. A second later, hits the Y key. The building's lights flicker. That can't have been it. You still have to do something else, right? Like jack into the Matrix? No, that's it. Quarantine disengaged. And now to get filled the last episode of his bullshit Trid show. His fingers dance over the deck's keypad. A few minutes later, he glances up with a smile. Done and done. This horrible conclusion on that terrible show is waiting for Phil on his media center. Wanna know how it ends? Not particularly. Too bad, sweetie, because I'm telling you anyways. Titanius Rex and his elf sweetie's dad make up. Bunch of us fight the Jubathons, get their asses kicked, and the whole Warburg the Demon Lord subplot is dropped because the show's effective budget got cut. In the end, Titanius saves Lightning Hold by rallying a peasant revolt. Comes out of nowhere, barely makes sense, and the whole thing ends in a vomit-inducing love scene. It's a goddamn train wreck. Whatever, as long as it keeps Phil happy. Let's tell Philip his quarantine is over. Quarantine's off now. The final episode of the show is on your records. It's on the records computer. The yes, peace will be known. Brought to you and brought to the land. Bill takes off running in the direction of the records room. We got 1 karma for helping out Phil. Maybe we should go talk to Phil after he... I guess we're done. Mind. Any other optional objectives to do while we're here? Nope, just leave. Okay. And we're off. We're leaving Phil here to suffer in the weird broken down building. As you emerge blinking into the light of day, you find yourself standing face to face with a veritable wall of security personnel. A man in an expensive suit raises a megaphone to shout at you. You stay right where you are! Who the hell are you? You will place the stolen Bioware samples that you're carrying on the ground and lie on your belly with your hands on your head. Do it now, or I'll order my men to open fire. I didn't steal anything. The owner of this material commissioned me to retrieve it for him. Xvim, you mean? Yes, we know all about him. He has quite a reputation back in Spain. We're with Shiawase street scum, and that material infringes on 15 of our company's patents. The organs that you're carrying on are based on our intellectual property. This is unbelievable. This place is locked down for 2 years and you chose today to come visit? Do you think it's a coincidence? We came when the quarantine was broken. We've had eyes and ears on this place since the lockdown went into effect. You called us here when you opened the doors. Why the wait? You could have broken this place months ago. The building was quarantined, idiot. It's cheaper to set up a camera than it is to mount a hazmat cleanup effort. As long as that counterfeit merchandise was contained, we didn't care that it was in here, but it will not hit the streets. Now, shut your mouth and hit the floor, or I'll order my men to open fire. Don't make me kill you, old man. He shakes his head in disgust. Idiot Shadowrunner, you people don't know when to keep your mouth shut. Men, open fight! A shrill voice crackles over the building's intercom system. It reverberates through the empty streets. You will not threaten this man, Jubathon dog! What the fuck? Too long have my people lived in fear of your aggression. I, Philip Rex, will protect this land from your mongrel deprivations. The corporate spokesman turns to address the security officers behind him. You two enter the building and find whoever's on that intercom and silence him. Yes, sir. He turns back to face you, reaching for the sidearm on his hip. As for you, the lab's tech voice rings down from the speakers. Underneath it, you can hear the distinctive sounds of fingers hammering on a keyboard. Peasants, arise and defend your home! You need only believe in yourselves. The power is yours. The music is playing in the background. That's amazing. There's a lot of enemies. We really need to find cover. Also, I didn't get to act! How come you guys all get to act first? Alright, well, we need to find cover. We need to have haste. We're gonna go chain in that stupid executive once we get to cover. Oh, we did okay. I'm gonna use my gun, I think, this time. Why do I suck so bad at aiming? Really need to work on my gun skills. Why is Dietrich not... Oh, right, he's haste. Oh my god! A 36 damage crit? Oh, it's fine. 7 damage isn't bad. That's really annoying, actually. Luckily we have these robots, because they're gonna basically be the only things to help us. Oh no, they summoned a thing! Come on, robots, you did so good last time. Why is it the robots did amazing when I was fighting them, and now they suck? Ah, right, okay. Alright, we need to get you to cover, so you don't immediately die. No wound to heal, okay. Let's give ourselves a ley line and hope he doesn't die. Stop! Oh, okay, good, he missed. Oh, he didn't miss. Holy crap, that guy hits hard. Why is he doing like 30 damage a hit? Why is every attack he does a crit? Why is every attack all of them do a crit? We are gonna die horribly here. Even with the robot friends. That one is useless. It's just standing in the middle of nowhere shooting at nothing. Yay, we finally got a crit of our own. Glory needs to heal our main character because he's actually dying. Oh. That'll heal him. Apparently 50% does not mean 1 and 2, it means 0 times, ever. How many grenades do these guys have? Seriously, he's throwing like 4 grenades now. Oh good, he hit his own character for once. We need to kill those guys really badly. Where are you going? Okay. I do have flashbangs. Well, at least we hit one of them. With it. We need to save Dietrich's life too at some point. I think we might need to reload, in all honesty. Hooray, it did something cool. Maybe we don't need to reload. I don't know if we have any trauma kits left though. And our person's down again. Of course we are, because we take all the hits. Actually, we don't have any more trauma kits. Which means we need to reload because we'll actually die. We can run him way further next time, I guess, and shoot from further distances. Oh, we're at 45 minutes. Jesus. Okay, well, we're gonna finish this video. Finish this quest in this video, regardless of how long it takes. We need to move our men back further. Let the robots take some hits. Also, we are getting crit way too much. Like, every hit does not need to be a crit for the enemy. They could miss every once in a while. Wait, did I already do this? Nope. Let's go tell him. I should probably save before we... I didn't know there was gonna be a fight, to be honest. There we go. Alright, we're gonna save here before we leave. And then go face off against these knight errants again. I don't like how we don't get a turn. Maybe we should attack them first. Still love the music. We're off to an awesome start. 0 damage to the enemies. Okay. Alright, we can actually do things. So, we're gonna walk... Where? I need to flank that wizard and kill him first, so... You know what, let's go there. It's got full cover at least. I need to get to like some good cover, and we need to spread our people out because I don't want to be crit a bunch. None of that's cover, that's not cover. That is cover, but only from one side. Blitz is a pretty good shot. I'm gonna move him back further this time. He can actually do a shot. Yay, we got a hit in. Dietrich needs to move somewhere else. Like here? If I can get a fetish out, that'd be nice. Maybe Glory will move next turn. Alright, we'll go here. Hope that's good enough. Dietrich's on fire. Yay, we're doing some damage this time. Alright, now that we're in cover, we are going to use a fetish, like this air or earth elemental fetish, and we're going to put it right here. I'm going to let it... Oh, it's air elemental? Yeah, air elemental fetish, sorry. Didn't die, but took some hits. Gotta kill this mage. Yes! Oh, finally some decent luck. There's no adjacent characters to shoot at, so... Who are we gonna shoot at? Oh, we got a glancing blow at least. Nothing there, but that's fine. We have a nerve bolt. Let's try and flush that one out to cover. Nope. Alright. That one has 2 AP, but didn't do a whole lot. Alright. Robots, go! Oh. Wait, how does that have 2 AP and... Whatever, doesn't matter. That one's almost dead. That one is dead. That one got missed. 60% chance to hit that Knight Errant. That gets rid of the summon. This is going much better this time. We use better flanking procedures. The man in the suit has a lot of a defense, though. He's sort of standing out in open, so maybe we can hit him a bit. I wasn't really expecting to hit. Let's give it 4 AP. Give us some quickness. Why not? Stop shooting him. Stop shooting him. Oh, he needs to heal. Alright, we can try and gun down the man in the suit, which we might as well, because, you know, easy shot. Glory is going to heal up Dietrich. This is going swimmingly this time. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we got this one. Because there's only one enemy left at a relatively low life. As long as our thing doesn't break, which would be really shitty. If it did. We got this. Oh, our elemental. And that's the end of the fight. As the smoke begins to clear, a cry of jubilation sounds out over the Sutherland Biosciences building intercom system. We've done it! We've done it, my friends! The Jubathon hordes have been defeated. With this great victory, I declare a new age of exploration and commerce. My peasants will form trade agreements with our neighboring kingdoms for the betterment of all. Yeah, Phil, I hope that works out for you. Farewell, stalwart sir. I will remember you always. You hear the rustling sound of Phil pushing himself away from the intercom. A few seconds later, the building's external speakers fall silent. And that's the end of that. Okay, so we are going to call the video here. We need to... It's like a 53-minute video at this point. So, in the next video, we'll turn in the quest. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.